Yo, nephew, hand me that bar stool. You know what it is, and for what it's worth. You can catch me on the best corner, 21st. Prime time, shine time, always in the game, never ever on the sideline. You know what it is, and for what it's worth. You can catch me on the best corner, 21st. Prime time, shine time, always in the game, never ever on the sideline. Fresh and clean.
Welcome to 21st in Prime. I'm at the crib, baby. Guess who paid me a visit?
I had to
man,
come.
Rone, you had to come.
I had to be out
come.
here. I mean, and honestly, being here, you don't do it justice. Not only with how you talk about it, but how relaxed you are. It's naturally relaxing.
Yeah, but
out
you're a
here.
true New Yorker, man, because you got a jeans jacket on in the country, dog. I'm not going to say nothing about that.
All right, let me get it off. Let me get it
get
off,
comfortable.
man.
Why you getting
Let me get it
comfortable?
off.
Sponsored by Heineken 00. That's zero alcohol
That's
and
right.
only 69.
69 calories. I mean, you really can't beat that. It's good for you. You're going to be sharp. You're going to be able to take all the calls. That's one thing I learned about you. All you do is take calls. You're talking to people all day, and you need to be able to stay.
I'm recruiting right now.
Is that what you're doing?
I'm recruiting right now, baby.
Exactly.
I got to get them in.
So you got to be sharp, and
Yeah.
what better to stay sharp with the Heineken 00. No alcohol, and you'll be feeling fantastic.
And lean and mean.
Lean and mean.
Like
exactly.
that
I'm trying
Rone
to get
machine.
mean like you, man.
You lean and mean.
I know. I'm just lean. There's nothing mean about it. I'm lean and pale. I look like I'm leaning over right now.
Look at you laugh. You can laugh by the pool when we're done with
Yeah,
the
what do I
podcast.
need to do? I need to get some curls or use some of this
No,
equipment
you don't
that
need
you
it.
have
No,
in
you
here.
good. You good.
Let's jump right into this.
Let's jump.
I was talking to one of our coworkers this week, my boy Chaps, who he told me that you are the most influential athlete in his life.
I like that.
First
I
of
like
all.
that.
But he also said that he talked to Bobby Bowden. He said he talked to
When?
he talked to your former coach
When?
within the last year.
Okay.
Within the last calendar year.
Okay.
And he asked him about the top 3 athletes that he had coached. And this man said Warwick Dunn, Antonio McPherson.
I don't even know who Antonio McPherson is.
I've never even heard of Antonio McPherson.
I don't. I think that name is incorrect because I don't know who that is.
Is just some random dude. Honestly, the fact that you're not listed by him as one of your top.
And I'm not gonna be upset with Coach Bowden. Coach Bowden's getting up there in age now.
Yeah. So you
So-
think that it's a?
I think it was a
He's losing it?
fraudulent mistake.
But he gave you an honorable mention.
No, I don't. Because I've heard Coach Bowden in a plethora of interviews saying that Prime, then everybody else. So I'm going to give Coach Bowden a pass because he's given me plenty of passes when I was at Florida State for various things.
I figured you guys would have a smashing relationship.
We do.
Everything I read about the
We do.
relationship, so that's why I was a little bit upset at Coach.
And you can't be
Okay.
because he's elder and he didn't have a great year last year. And I love Coach Bowden. Coach Bowden is one of the best coaches, if not the best coach I've ever played for. Mickey Andrews, my defensive coordinator, my defensive back coach, to me, he's the number one.
Yeah.
That was at Florida State. Yeah, it should be.
Why? What was-
If Coach Bowden has a statue, Mickey should have a statue.
Really?
That's how prevalent and profound Mickey was in my life.
Was it just about how he interacted with you? Or
Everything. He was the daddy away from home, disciplinarian. He didn't play. Now, on the grass, you get Mickey.
Yeah.
You know, now off the grass, best man. How's the family? Heineken? Well, you just got finished cussing me out 10 minutes ago. Like,
he can flip the switch.
yeah, oh my God. And I learned that from him.
So you now
A lot of Mickey is in me.
you borrowed some of that.
Yeah, I
and
borrowed
you
a
can
whole
flip
lot.
The switch. You
Yeah,
can be
oh
nice
my
to people
God,
and then-
quickly.
Yeah, you light 'em
Compartmentalize
up.
everything. Light them up, then how's the family?
Everything
Yeah,
okay?
everything.
With
Yeah,
you?
everything is
nice
okay
and,
with you.
Nice and
But
political.
I give Bobby Bowden the pass.
Who else would you put on this list if you were making the list? Obviously, Prime up here, everybody else down there. But let's talk about other
Peter
great-
Warwick should be.
Peter Warwick should be not
Got it.
Warwick Dunn, a different Warwick.
No,
Peter
Warwick Dunn was the bad boy.
Right. I was surprised to see Derrick Brooks even on this list because
No,
you don't
Derrick,
think of a linebacker
yeah, but
as
Derrick
that
Brooks,
athlete.
it was Derrick Brooks now. But it was a lot of guys came through that athletes. Now, Sammy Smith was phenomenal as well.
What do you gauge someone being a good athlete on? Is it the total
Could do it.
package?
Could do everything.
Yeah.
Could do everything. With a ball in their hands, they were phenomenal, and they were explosive. They could score from anywhere on the field, and they had impact. They had impact on the game immediately when they walked out there.
Because that's something that I've noticed in good athletes sometimes. Some guy might be shredded 6'4", 220. He could
Right.
jump out of the gym and run a 4.4, but the ball hit him in his hands and he'll drop
No,
it.
that's not athlete.
That's not a good
That's
athlete.
not an athlete.
So what is that? When someone has like all the physical tools, but they don't have the football skills.
That means they're uncoordinated.
Right. There are,
That's what that means.
are there guys who are uncoordinated who are making it to the league?
Yes.
How
Very
many?
much so, but they're good at a certain thing.
Right.
They're good at certain things. Like if you're a bona fide tackler, he's a bona fide tackler. Don't ask him to cover.
Yeah.
Because that's what he does. He's a pass rusher. He's a pass rusher. Don't ask him to keep contained out there because they're going to run it there. Don't ask him to do that. So you see a lot of specialized guys in the
Right.
game, too. You just got to know what they're good at and put them in that place.
Are there can people overcome that? Can you overcome not being like an incredible athlete?
Yeah,
and
well,
still, or is there a governor on you?
It's
Does
a governor. It's
yeah.
a governor. But you
Can't
could
get
be
to a certain
you could
point?
be usable.
Okay.
You could be usable. You could be usable.
If we're talking about guys in the league right now, Antonio Brown was in the news recently because
That's my dog.
going into the draft, we saw that he was re-signing with the Bucks. It was
Yep.
pretty much signed, sealed, and delivered.
Right.
But then they drafted a wide receiver, and now he's yet to pass a physical. Do you think that he winds up with the Bucks over there?
Yeah, you got to.
He's gonna.
I
wind
don't
up
know
with
what.
Tom.
I ain't hearing nothing about no physical, but yeah, Antonio is. If he does not wind up with Tom, he will wind up somewhere because the fella can flat out play on this very property. He spent a couple weeks last summer and put it down. And workaholic, and skill set, and practices like it's a darn game every snap, every play. And now he's gotten the off the field stuff lined up with the on the field stuff, so everything is even keel and focused. And I love it. And he's playing for Tom. Who don't want to play for Tom?
I would. I mean, it sounds
You can't mess
incredible.
that up. You can't mess that up.
You really can't.
You can't mess that
The
up.
fact that you said that he's coming onto the property, now that I'm here, I'm starting to get a sense of like that it's a training facility right here.
It's not only a training ground for sports, but a training ground for life.
What do you mean?
Life, like not just sports are talked about. Sports is the target, the bait that gets you here. But after that, we're gonna talk about life. We're gonna talk about how you manage your time, how you manage your children, how you manage your money, your dreams, goals, aspirations, things you need to stop doing, things you need to start doing. It's like a life camp. It's like
Yeah,
a
it
life
does
camp.
everything flows here. It's just like peaceful. You have the water running
Right.
in the back. It's very
Yeah,
zen.
serene.
It's serene. That's a beautiful way to put it.
I like
Yeah,
that. Serene.
It is. You gave
Yeah.
yourself an I like
Yeah,
that.
I like
You're
that. I
usually
like
not
that.
liking that on
I
other
know.
people.
I know. I like
but
that.
It was exactly. It was serene.
Serene.
So you were talking about you're going to learn how to manage your relationships. You're going to learn how to manage your athletics. You're going to learn how to manage your finances. So I have a question about young guys who are coming into money, managing their finances.
It's tough, man.
Bitcoin is a thing that is.
I would tell them, no, not right now.
Don't do Bitcoin.
No, right now. Because I don't want risk in their lives.
Right.
I want consistency in what they could count on and depend on, and something that they could utilize while they're investing. And that oftentimes is property and land. Yeah.
A land guy. That's what
I'm a
been
land
thinking of
guy,
a little
though,
bit.
man.
You love
I'm a
land.
land. Land has been good to me, not only because I don't think I've ever lost. I haven't ever lost with land, but see, land I could utilize while it's appreciating.
Yeah.
I love that aspect.
That you're sitting on it and it's going to be worth
Yeah.
more, but you're also
Yeah.
you can soak in this beautiful view that you
Yes.
have. You can enjoy the serenity.
In other properties, I could soak it in, and I could enjoy it.
Because that's one of the things about Bitcoin is like I don't understand it.
I
And
don't
Warren
understand
Buffett has always said like don't invest in things that you don't
You don't
understand.
understand.
And that maybe that's a failing on my part to not understand it. But then you see some of these NFL players are getting paid in Bitcoin right now. I think the one tackle said, "I want my checks to be in Bitcoin." But it's I mean,
You're gonna have to keep on tackling it if you keep on taking that chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because and people are going to listen to your advice. Like your advice on what to do with your money has a different gravitas than just
Well,
some random person.
It's
saying,
like when you're taking a risk and you only have a window of opportunity for your game, probably expectancy is 3 years at the most. But let's just give you, say you're blessed, 3 to several years of your maximum earning power. That's tight.
yeah,
You really want to risk that?
yeah,
Yeah, see, that's what you got to think of.
and it
So
might
now-
not come around again.
And now you're 28, and you're looking around like, oh, Lord, how am I going to make it for the rest of my life? So I would be safe, man. And when it comes to athlete, like you, Major League Baseball player, or you're a basketball player and you got guaranteed cash and you get 50, 60, 70 million, cool. But football is totally different, man.
The fact that they can
Oh,
just
it's
cut
totally,
you anytime.
anytime, any moment.
Yeah, it's scary.
Yeah.
If say a player's first contract is $1 million, how would you break down that $1 million?
Shoot, he ain't bringing home probably 600 of that.
Okay, so
That's it.
400 off the top there.
400 off the rack, off the rip, and oftentimes you're gonna splurge. You're gonna get what you want to get. So let's go ahead and take another 100, 150 worth of vehicles for not just you but the family, because you're gonna do that.
Vehicles are the first purchase.
Okay.
Big ticket item.
Yep. And you got to live.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you got to live. So let's go ahead and be modest. I'm being modest, and I'm gonna take another 100 off that. Where are we now? Probably about 400.
Yeah, that's you took 150, so 400 and plus 150. That's maybe you got 450 left, 350 left, or something like that. After you take your living expenses, your driving expenses, and what Uncle
Okay,
Sam's
now
gonna-
give another 3% to your agent, attorney, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
Okay, that's another 3% right there, and I haven't even accounted for any of the foolishness. So let's do another. I'm being modest. Let's do
Right.
another 10 to 15% of foolishness.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
stuff. Foolishness is stuff that time you purchase it, it loses value
Right
then,
away?
right then and there. All right.
Yeah.
And
As soon as you drive it off the lot.
as soon as you drive it off the lot, as soon as you put it around your neck, like, come
Right.
on, man. Yeah,
Right.
like that gold is not getting ready to appreciate with your number on it, okay? That's yours forever.
Right. No one else, Ben Ball,
No,
is
yeah.
about to buy it back from you with
Exactly.
your entire number, and
It's gonna
you're
be
waiting
tough.
40 time on the chain.
$1 million sounds like a lot because and it is to someone that's not in a locker room or surrounded by people who make much less and much more. And now the decision-making time.
Right.
Yeah, that's the decision-making time. Do you want to try to hang with the bosses, or you want to have normalcy in your life and
Right.
consistency? And oftentimes you want to hang with the bosses and you squander it.
It's tough. I know
tough.
that there was an article recently about how Jalen Hurts spent his first $1 million or whatever that he spent, and I think that he put a majority of it into savings, like that he didn't touch a majority of it, maybe like $600,000. He said he didn't touch.
Amen.
Which is, I mean,
Smart man. Well, he has a father at home too.
That
Has a lot.
plays big
Yes,
part.
it plays a big role in it too.
Yeah.
It's hard now. It's hard when there's not a father in the house. Oftentimes they are disciplined, but oftentimes there's no discipline and structure, and you
need
got to
that.
find out the hard way. Yes, you do.
And you need that.
Yes, you do.
Sometimes you wind up being that for some people that don't
Yes,
have
you.
that
Yes,
in
you
their
do.
life.
Yes, you do.
And so that's why this advice is very valuable. Before we get into this interview with Big Boi, which we're super excited about, I want to talk to the good people about Bose. I need to talk to
Bose?
the people about Bose and their quiet comfort earbuds.
I jog and I run with Bose every day. I don't miss a day.
That's why Bose is the best, because almost all the other earbuds that you're putting into your ears, as soon as you start running, they're falling out of your ears. I got these big Dumbo ears
Me
that looks
too.
like they could like slow down
Me
an
too.
airplane or
Me
something
too.
like that. They don't fit most earbuds, but the Bose Quiet Comfort earbuds, they're different.
When did we get Bose?
Bose is in the mix now.
Yeah, Bose. Hey, Bose.
They didn't send you your Bose?
Yes, but Bose, I thank you. I love you. I appreciate you. You gotta understand. See, this is a whole new generation. They own something else.
Right.
I grew up with Bose. Like when I grew up, Bose was it.
Yes.
You got Bose.
Bose is the best sound quality.
No. It was another level though. When you got Bose in my era,
Yeah.
man, please, that was like having caviar. I don't even know how to spell that. I'd never seen caviar. Never ate it. But if you was rich, you had caviar. That's how Bose was. Like if you seen somebody with Bose on,
Bose are the
man,
ones.
let me tell you something. That was it. And still, that's why I'm loyal. I've been loyal. That's why. Bose, thank you. I didn't know we had Bose. I've been loyal and faithful. Bose, I was with you when you went with me.
That's right. And if you want a pair of Bose, all you have to do
Yo, we
is go
got
to
Bose.
Bose.com/barstool to rule the quiet with your own Bose Quiet.
Now my
Comfort
mom and them,
earbuds.
all them don't want some Bose. Darn it, I should have said
I
that.
know, it's tough.
My
It's tough. You're
sister,
going to
my
have to
sister,
decide
I
who
promise
gets the
you.
Bose.
Yeah.
It's so good, though. They might even just have
Oh
to
my
buy them
darn
themselves. It's that
kids.
good.
Darn it,
They
I'm
really
happy.
are
I'm
the
proud
best
of that,
headphones
man.
that I've ever gotten
I'm
into
proud
in
of
my
that.
life. But we got this Big Boi interview coming up, so why don't we just hop into it?
Let's do it.
On the sideline, you know what it is, and for what it's worth, you can catch me on the best corner 21st.
There go that OG. Oh, he got the Gucci link on there.
Damn.
See, Ron, that's the way you pop on, dog. You Gucci link. I don't even know what my Gucci link. I had a Gucci link that was so nasty, dog. I don't even know which family member stole it because I know one of them got it.
They ran off.
Yeah, man. Look, that's my dog. Oh, what's up, man?
What's up, man? What's happening with you, dog?
How you doing, man?
I'm super fantastic, phenomenally well, perfectly whole, complete, blessed and highly favored as usual. You know?
Let's go. He came in spitting.
But that's who he is.
He wasn't playing at all.
This is one of the few guys that when I see him, I get inspired, I get motivated, and he is an ATL. Like when I tell you that he when you think about Atlanta and the music scene and the rap game, this gentleman right here, man, and well, best of all, he's a great father.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Yeah,
Oh my God, great father.
Thank you, man.
Great father.
Thank you, man. So are you, brother.
Yeah. I appreciate you, boss, man. Tell me what you got going on, man.
Just came back from LA. Like you hit me last night when I was at dinner. I was meeting with LA Reid and the team at Hitco about to drop this new album, man. Big Sleepover with Sleepy Brown. Just enjoying life, man. You know, getting back to moving around.
It's incredible. I mean, I see you have the jersey up in the background. That's kind of a flex. Prime's jersey right up there behind you.
There's history in that, man.
Hey man, it's all the time, man. Anytime I do a Zoom, whatever, I'm in my man cave over here in my pool house. So you know, Prime, this Hall of Fame over there, man.
Well, give them the history of Atlanta, man. Because I was coming up, they were starting. Now you got to give them history on this thing.
Okay. The history, like we was going to Tri-City High School. Dre actually had a job at the Braves Stadium working concession. Right. So we used to watch Prime play baseball, you know what I mean? And we came up in the era of 112 when Prime and Andrew Riser had the city on fire. So, you know, them boys definitely motivation. When you say the definition of the meaning ball, them boys showed you how to do it, man. So we had some good leadership coming up in Atlanta.
The music game has changed tremendously, man, but you guys are still relevant. But you know what I want, man? I just want to see y'all get back together and do this thing, man. I mean, that thing, it's not like you're still friends and still your dog, but you know, it's that unit you had, man. That thing was like, come on, man.
Yeah, man. You know, we started 16, 17 years old, man. Yeah. So I was now 30 years in the game. Like, it's, you know, we just kind of like enjoy the fruits of your labor or something. You know, we've been moving around so much to where we never had a chance to kind of enjoy life, you know. So right now it's like a little grace period. But you know, I was just with Dre yesterday, man, and we chopped it up and we just had a good time. It's like we ain't missed a day for sure.
Initially, how did that go down? Like initially, did you guys go to the studio? Because I know you live in the studio. Did you guys go to the studio or was a phone call? It's like, you know what, man, I just need a break. I just want to get away from it. How did it go down like that?
No, it was just basically like, you know, after the last tour, the Stank Love tour was like, man, just take a breather. You know what I mean? And I was like, okay, I respect it. I just, you know, I went into the solo mode and just started, you know, just making records and just still having fun because I was motivated. But I mean, that was like maybe what, 12, 13 years ago.
Right.
So, you know, here I am on my, you know, 5th solo album. And, you know, my man been doing movies and television and moving around in all aspects of it. So you just kind of got to branch out and just kind of just enjoy a little bit. The kid's grown now, so got a little bit more freedom.
I saw that Stank on you, 20 years old. In when last year, it just turned 20 years old. It's insane. And I was looking up some of the stories about some of those songs. I was looking up the story about Miss Jackson, about the song Miss Jackson. Yeah, First off, incredible song. But is it true that that's a Erykah Badu inspired song and that her mom was angry at you about your verses in that song?
No, that's false, man. That's all. That's folklore, man. You know what I mean?
Let's go. Let's get to the bottom of it.
The song is just about relationships, period, and from any aspects. It wasn't about one particular person. And you know, we were just really just telling both of our stories from each side of just being with women and just how their mothers felt. You know what I mean? But it wasn't about them. You know what I mean? It was just about it's about the experience. You know what I'm saying? So young cats can know how to motivate and move like that.
How do you write, man? Like, how do you come up with it? Like, how do you stay consistent? You come up with the metaphors and the flavor that you possess because you ain't lost a step, man.
No, man, you just got to stay on it, man. Like I was telling Dre was yesterday, like once you stay in it, it's like you're always a student. You know what I mean? Even though we appear to be Jedi masters, a master's always a student of his craft. So you have to stay in the studio and stay creating. I mean, I don't care how small the idea is. You just kind of load it up. We call it ammunition. You know what I mean? Whether it's a piece of hook or a skeleton beat, and it might not be ready right then, but you put it in the vault and let it marinate, and maybe, you know, a couple of years down the line, it's ready to be seasoned. You know what I'm saying? I just had a song that I pulled out from 2016,
Wow.
and it sounds like it's 2030. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. But you just got to stay on it. You know what I mean? Because if you don't use it, you lose it.
Yeah, that's my question. Which comes first? Are you coming with like some type of lyrics first? Is there a flow that comes to your mind? You kind of zone out, or is it a little bit of both? It depends on the song that you're writing.
It's both. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a lot of times you ride in the car and the beat might inspire the rhyme. You know what I mean? Or you might think of a line and you might put it in your voice notes on your phone. You just hold it. You know what I'm saying? But it's all in staying in that creative bubble. You know what I mean? Trying to create something new, and you got to keep evolving. You know what I mean? You don't want to stay in the same place and try to do what you did years ago. You know what I mean? Because that's how you get stuck.
Is there any opportunity that you say, you know what, man, I wish I could have that one back right there, boy? If we'd have did that then, there and done, that would have went.
Not yet, because we still got some stuff sitting in the hopper. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
it's no regrets, man. There's no regrets.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
that's a great perspective. I was looking back at some of the people that also graduated from your high school, and there was some talented people that came out of there. Keenan Thompson, Gorilla Zoe, Cap G, all these guys came from the same high school as you, but it had me wondering about your early years there. Did you ever go by a different name? Did you ever rap under a different name? Did you have any learning period, or did you just pop out as Big Boi?
Nah, actually, first, the name of our group was 2 Shades Deep, because we was like 2 brown brothers, one browner than the other. And Dre was Black Wolf and I was Black Dog. That's before it was Big Boi Andre 3000. So yeah, we're Black Dog. Yeah, for sure. Vicious.
Yeah, that takes me right into the dogs, man. You know, he don't play with the dogs, man.
No?
Yeah, you got a dog and you want to write that, send it right there, man. Tell me how that came about.
But I mean, me and my brother always had a love for animals. Like our grandfather was a military guy, and he was also a hunter. So he used to have German Shepherds, and we used to take care of the dogs when we were little boys. And you know, when I got some capital gains, my brother was like, man, let's get some dogs, man. You know, so we, you know, started with a Pitfall Kennels about 25 years ago. We started doing the pit bulls, and then we just got into the bullies and the Frenchies right now. And the business is booming, man. My little brother James, shout out little brother James, thing changed in the hood, still out there. He out at my ranch down in South Fulton County on about 40 acres, man, about 50-something dogs.
I love to hear that. I love to hear a brother talking about a ranch, talking about acres. See, that's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about, Rone. I love it.
We're on it right now.
And we on it right now.
I know. I see you out there fishing and all that catch and release for sure, man.
I love
Believe
it, man.
it.
I love the piece. We were just sitting on the porch, just chopping it up. I said, Rone, you know, I don't have to go anywhere. Like, I'm good. I'm good at the trip. Hey, isn't that a trip how we've matured? That once upon a time we couldn't wait to get into the 112 to the Magic Cities with
right.
the Club Primes and all that. But now, hey man, I'm good. I'm good at the crib. You want to see me? I'm here.
I'm at the house, man. Like, I mean, it ain't. I mean, once you done did it, you did it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it ain't nothing, you know, to go out on birthdays and things like that. But once you know, work hard and see the fruits of your labor, and you realize all you need is some lobster tails in the air fryer and some garlic butter. But catch me at the house, man. Come get you a plate.
Yeah.
Talk about it. It sounds incredible. So you've had an influence, obviously, on a ton of rappers. Like, I'll listen to Kendrick Lamar's songs, and I'll hear some Aquemini in there. You know what I mean? It's in there. Have you ever had a moment where you're listening to a rapper and you hear yourself, or you hear the influence that you've bestowed on them that you could take pride in?
Yeah. I mean, you know, music is about influence. You know what I mean? Everybody's influenced by somebody. And, you know, there's a generation that came up like after us, and, you know, they admired the music, and it's cool to kind of see everybody, you know, take their thing and run with it. You know what I mean? That's why you got to stay in here, man. You got to stay fresh with it, boy. You know what I'm saying? Because they out here.
I wish music gave the respect that like sports did. See, that's my problem. Like if I'm in Atlanta and I see a cat like Big Boi, you know, doing his thing, and he been consistent over years of years, I'm gonna sit up there and peep game. Like, dog, can you tell me how you kept it this way so long? Instead, it seems like they want to top them or do something totally different, or go sideways instead of gleaning from you, man.
Well, I mean, once you know that this is reserved seating and that ain't no competition, I mean, you can come soak up some game, come get some game, when you can just, you know, try to play the game. But, you know, these seats are taken, man, until we bow out. That ain't happening.
But I don't understand it because that's what I did. You know, as a shorty, man, I used to sit in that locker room. Me and Bobby Butler, the cornerback that played there before me, man, we used to sit in there late and I just wanted to soak up game. I would call somebody that was that dude in my era just to understand how to get to that level. And it seems like it's just totally different now, man.
I mean, I guess people run in different circles too, but I mean, we do have, like, I got Stankonia Studios. A lot of the guys come through and they just, you know, kind of like flies on the wall, and, you know, I mean, just there, like the vibrations are always positive. You know what I mean? I'm a wide open guy when it comes to the up and comings and the who's who. Like I show the love to everybody, man. I love everybody, man, that got love for me. And like I said, man, there's no competition.
How did you guys originally link up? Because you said that you were going to the games when you were in high school, but like, how did it go from that to the jerseys on the wall? You know, how did you guys, you know, build out a friendship?
That's just respect, man.
Yeah, respect, man.
The brothers, and they hustle and they grind, and the way they did it. First of all, they did it like no others did it, and they did it as a tandem and a team. And it was no, you know, this guy here and this guy there. They was level and they were spitting and they were very complimentary of one another, but you could tell the connectivity that they had, and that permeated everywhere. And a guy like me that was on the field, I had to have some type of music to bounce to get ready to. And then you want to keep it 100 with being from Atlanta. And I still, even though I don't live there, Atlanta's home. Like that's my gut. They drafted me. That was it for me. So much respect and much love. Always. I bow down to the cat, man.
No, the fact that you guys, I mean, the one thing that the obvious parallel is the longevity for both of you. You've done it decade after decade after decade. Other people have come and gone, and you're both still doing it, which is just like, I mean, it's insane and inspiring to watch, to be honest with you.
Yeah, love it, man. Love it. God is great.
I appreciate you as a father. I hope that youngster that you got up at Oregon doing his thing, and I know you right there, and I love that, man. I can't wait to see him do what he does.
Oh, this is his year, brother. This is his year. Just wait. That boy ready. 2-2 cross pattern running back. Boy, they can't catch.
Give me one of those moments where you had to be daddy. Like you had to, you know, you wasn't Big Boi. You had to be daddy. Like you had to say, now, youngster, like, come on now.
Yeah, I always taught him, man, that if you want it, you got to go get it. You know, like even in the off seasons, when he went to go into the camps and things like that, like me and his mom would take turns taking him out to the camps. I'd fly in from a concert or being on tour to be there so we can alternate. We had a mother and a father that was supportive of him. And the only times I wasn't there was when I was out there getting the bag, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I instilled in my son, like, you can be whatever you want to be. You just got to go hard at it. So he trained and bettered himself at his craft. And now it's like muscle memory, boy. That boy is a talented boy. I can't wait to see him, boy. I can't wait to that Ohio State game.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Beat Ohio State for me, man. I'd love to see you beat Ohio State. Nothing would make me happier in the world. I hate Ohio State.
Yeah, boy.
I appreciate you, my man. Much love.
Man.
Thank you for
already, Prime. Already, man. Thank you, brother.
You know, whenever you need me, I got you, my brother.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Check your DM, Prime. Check your DM. I got to put something in there for you. All right.
All right. I got you.
All right. Better up.
Appreciate you.
Peace, bro.
You know what it is, and for what it's worth, you can catch me on the best corner 21st. Prime time, shine time.
Coach, when I heard how many athletes sleep on a molecule mattress and call it their best sleep ever, I had to get one for myself. And to be honest with you, they were spot on. It was the best sleep that I ever had. Usually I'm a tosser, I'm a turner, I'm a side sleeper. I sleep on my shoulder. It feels like it's about to pop out of its socket. No, those are all problems of the past because of my new molecule mattress. Sleep scientists literally have created the world's most perfect mattress. It's cool to the touch. It has better airflow than any other mattresses. It has zone reflex layers. What is a zone reflex layer?
It's a zone that has reflex over the layers.
That's right. See, that's why you're you, and that's why you get paid the big bucks. And it's probably because you're well rested because of your molecule mattress.
I really am.
It's how elite athletes like Prime and who I'm trying to become get the best.
I even ordered one for my patio
Yeah?
in Jackson, Mississippi. I got like this swing thing.
Yeah?
And it's the size of like a twin. So they got me a twin mattress that I could doze off out there because all my weight equipment, all my workout stuff is on the patio.
You
So
are
I wanted the
outside
mattress.
a daybed type
Yeah,
of
yeah,
guy.
I am.
And
You see
it's
it,
right there.
and
It's
that's
crazy.
and that's
you're
what I
always
got.
there, ready with the Molecule mattress. And if you want a Molecule mattress of your own, you can get 20% off with promo code PRIME. Visit onmolecule.com, onmolecule, molecule.com, and you can save 20% off with promo code PRIME on molecule.com. The Molecule mattress. Get the best sleep of your life.
Amen.
Yo, nephew, hand me that bar stool. You know what it is.